Hey everybody, how's it going? Steve here. Yesterday, we ran a video on Animal Crossing's kind of PS5 clone. It was dubbed Anime Life Sim, and frankly, it actually looked kind of good. Despite the fact that it will never see the light of day, Nintendo's lawyers are definitely going to jump down the throats of this developer and remove this from the internet entirely. It was fairly polished looking. The visuals on display were nice. They were definitely way too close to what Animal Crossing is, but it didn't sit right with me. It bothered me to see this, and the reason why has nothing to do with the IP issues or anything like that, but the fact that there's just something fishy overall about Anime Life Sim. The fact that it could look that good, but not have a trailer or even any gameplay footage just made me feel like something was up, especially coupled with the fact that, as Daniel pointed out in our previous video, the logo seemed weirdly photoshopped, there were bits of it that seemed AI generated. It didn't quite add up. So I did some sleuthing, and in my research, I was able to uncover the truth about Anime Life Sim and what it is. And it is even funnier than I could have imagined. So let's go ahead and talk about what I found. In doing some research, I was able to actually find gameplay footage of Anime Life Sim floating around on the internet. It turns out that it's been hiding right under our noses for the last couple of months. It's actually just been sitting quietly on YouTube waiting to be discovered. And this is where the channel Code with Row comes in. Now, before we continue, I want to mention that yes, this is footage of Anime Life Sim, but Code with Row is not involved in the publishing of this game. So please don't direct any nasty comments their way. They don't deserve them, and they have nothing to do with the listing on PSN, but they do have footage of this game. And I gotta say, it actually doesn't look half bad. Let's take a look. So as you can see, this is Anime Life Sim running basically it looks like Animal Crossing. You run around a village. It definitely has that kind of strange feel to it. And this is very clearly early footage of the game. But you can see running around, interacting with villagers, going into your house, and you know, it needs a little bit of work, but it's very much Animal Crossing at its core, and it looks even better in motion than it did in the screenshots. So what's the deal here? Why does it look this good, and why are they not showing it off if it does? And the reason is, Code with Row's channel is all about developing games and understanding how games work under the hood. You see, this is not a PS5 game. This is an Unreal Engine game template. In the description of that video, there is a link to Fab. And Fab is a marketplace for Unreal Engine assets and games. So let's take a look at that listing and see what we find. This is the Fab page for Cozy Life. And that is very much not Anime Life Sim. As I'm scrolling through the screenshots here, you can see that these are the screenshots that were used in the PSN listing. And Cozy Life even has its own trailer video to encourage potential developers to buy this game template to make their own unique products with. Now, is it Animal Crossing inspired? Absolutely. But is it a game? No, it's not. In fact, the funniest piece of this is that not only is the game a lazy asset flip of Animal Crossing, but the Anime Life Sim is a lazy asset flip of a game template. So they just took what was available from the creators of this game template, uploaded the screenshots to PSN, and basically said it was a game that was coming in 2026. I very much suspect that they were just going to take this off the shelf the way it is, because there is a playable demo, which is what you were seeing on Row's channel, and just publish that, half-baked demo as a full-fledged PSN title, trying to dupe people into purchasing Animal Crossing or a version of Animal Crossing that just wouldn't really be functional. Now, would that have passed Sony's lot check? I very much doubt it. Sony probably would have bounced this back, maybe even just over the legal concerns in general, though we have seen that both Nintendo and Sony have kind of let things that are iffy slide by into their stores. The Switch notoriously had a very bad ripoff of The Last of Us on the Switch eShop for a while. There's currently a very bad ripoff of Black Myth Wukong on the eShop. But this is very close. Like, this is obviously asset-wise, design-wise, this is extremely close to what Nintendo has done with Animal Crossing, and I don't think that this would fly. But I find it so hilarious that somebody just saw this, saw that it looked like Animal Crossing, and decided to just steal the screenshots from people who already kind of lifted the design of Animal Crossing and then try to sell it as is. So, yep, that's the story of Anime Life Sim. It is a ripoff of Cozy Life, which itself is frankly a ripoff of Animal Crossing. So the developers that created the Cozy Life game template almost certainly didn't intend for it to just be lifted wholesale and dropped on PSN as a game, but it's super funny to me that somebody who set out to copy Nintendo then got copied and got their stuff put on PSN as a game and are now getting this type of attention. So that is the full story of Anime Life Sim. Will it ever see the light of day? Absolutely not. Who knows? Maybe someone else will come along, take the Cozy Life template and try this again. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end for this one. If you want to support us, patreon.com/GVGaming is how you can do that. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.